Welcome back to Backyard Prospecting. Thanks for joining me here once again in the Backyard Prospecting Shed. We got some more dirt from that gold show we visited a few weeks back, so we're going to do one of those up. Today we're going to be looking at some WashingtonBeachMining.com. We picked that up at the gold show there in Puyallup. Let's see, I'll put their card up here, and I'll throw some more details attached here as well so you can see exactly where the hell you should go to pick this up, if you should pick it up. But we got a pound of dirt from them. I just weighed it out on a big scale, and it's 1 pound, a little bit over, so whatever. But I believe we paid $35 for this one, so hopefully we'll get some good gold out of it. For now, we're gonna take a look at the packaging here. Looks solid, sealed up, very strong bag. You could throw this at the wall, I think, and it wouldn't be a problem. No perforation, so we will need to bust out old miner's claw to get into this shit, but other than that, it's good packaging. I don't have any concerns about it. You could ship this across the country and I think you'd be fine. Yeah, so 35 bucks, pound of dirt, a little bit more than I usually spend, but again, we were at the gold show, so we're gonna make little concessions for that. Put that scale away. Next scale we'll need will be I want to find out how much gold we have. So, haven't opened this up at all yet, so let's find miner's claw. There she is. Slice that open. Put this baby away. Gotta be very careful because you all know, very sharp, very dangerous. There we go. First things first, looking at this dirt, looks all pretty small sand. No big chunks, so I think we're going to skip the 1/4 inch, go straight to the 10 and the 20 as we normally would do. Alright. A couple pans here to dump to. Dumping it out. Dirt's nice and dry, so it pours out just fine. Bag's got a couple little crevices in it, so you got to make sure to tap it out a few times. Tap, tap, tap it. Make sure you get all your gold out the bag. You don't want to throw that in the garbage. Next, we'll shake it down. 10 mesh, 20 mesh into the pan. Now, come on down. We can get a peek at what we got peeked out here. Let's keep this over there. You may be able to see it, but there is definitely some gold in there. Some wire gold, it looks like. And then a couple pickers. So far so good. Looking good. We'll just tap this out gently. So, I need to get us some tiny ass tweezers out here. There we go. One picker. Missed it. There it is. 2 picker. That's a nice one too. It's a fucking little nugget. Let's see what else we got in here to pick out. I think that wire piece went through and is in the other classifier. So rad, couple pickers right off the bat. Put these in our little ding ding. Love it. Alright. Second pan for the top. Now this dirt we're probably going to toss pretty quick. I just want to see if there's any more pickers in it. Probably get it a little bit wet. mean, right off the bat, a couple nice pickers is definitely a good check. Good check in their favor. So far, I'm liking this gold. Or liking this dirt. Always liking this gold. Whatever the gold may be, I'm liking it. I've never seen any other shiny in that one. Yep, nothing else in there. So that'll be that one. Dump this out real quickly. Alright, we're back. This one's going to be harder to pick anything out of. But I know that that wire gold didn't get picked out yet. There's definitely a string of wire gold in the 10 mesh. So it had to have made its way through. And that's okay. Anyways, this is classified down super fast. We're good to go forward. You know, we like to get it wet. So let's do that now. And then we're going to get to it. See what kind of gold we can pull out of this dirt. Alright. Alright. So we got all classified out. We're all separated up. Sluice is running. So let's get our shovel and dig in. So as usual, we're going to start off with the medium-sized stuff first. Just get that out of the way. I don't like the big pieces knocking the little pieces out. So hang out with me here while we dig through, and let's see what we wind up with. I'll lower the action on this just a hair to speed things through, and make sure we are getting center placement. I don't like this shit when it drops off. Alright, cool. So, just looking at it, I can see there's gold speckled everywhere. Now, I'm not seeing anything, maybe a couple specks right about here, but nothing past that in the last 3 inches, so I don't think anything got past there. But man, it is just filthy in here with little speckles of gold everywhere. It's fucking great. So, you know, knowing that there's that much gold that you can see, I mean, there's probably a little bit more at least underneath the black sands. And I think this is fixing to be a very nice, very, very nice bag. $35, 1 pound of dirt, and a whole bunch of gold speckled all throughout it. So I'm just going to let this clean up for a little bit more, get some of this black sand out of my way, let the water do the work. Then we'll dump it into a pan, clean it up, weigh it out, see what we got, and come back with an ROI and final words. All right, so hang tight, everybody. We'll be right back. All right, so we're back here, got it all cleaned up. The Washington Beach Mining Company, WashingtonBeachMining.com, $35 bag, and we're about to weigh it out. The gold is nice and dry and cool, so let's dump it out and see what we got. Lots of little itty bitty pieces, so we're gonna tap it out to get every little dot out of there. And so we wound up with all of that effort, 0.318. So just a hair under 1/3 of a gram. We're gonna price that out at $45 a gram. So what's that, like $15 worth of gold ish? We'll come back with a little ROI here in just a minute, but you know, an exact ROI right here for you guys. But I feel like that's about 1/3 of my return, so in the 30-ish range. So it's not too bad. The thing with this gold here is I feel like if I were panning this pan by pan by pan, it would have been a constant, enjoyable time, because there was a lot of little itty bitty gold in here. You can probably see that here. Click the light on. You can probably see all the really, really fine pieces of gold in there. There's a lot of it too. I mean, there's just tons of little itty bitty pieces of gold. Let me adjust my audio here. Forgot to plug this back in. There we go. All right, so lots of fine itty bitty pieces of gold, tiny flakes and specks all over, a couple of nice pickers, and some wire gold. So we're really all over the place. Little pickers, little itty bitty nuggets. So the nice thing about this, there's a lot of flour gold, so you're going to be seeing gold constantly throughout the bag, the whole way through. When you're done with it, you're going to have a lot of little fine cleanup actions to really separate the black sand from the gold. That's probably what took the longest for me, is the actual final pan out of the concentrates. Getting all the black sand out of the way and just getting the gold out of there, that took probably like a half hour of just fine panning. Finally got it though, and here we are. 0.32. But it was a good time. Had a good time going through it. I think if you pick yourself up a bag, you're going to have a good time. You're going to be finding gold all the way through. So even though it's not a high ROI, you know, you're not pushing like 60, 70, 80% ROI. That's not always what it's about, the pay dirt game here, you know. Sometimes it's just about the fun of going through it, finding the discovery all the way through your bag, and then having a little bit of gold to show for it at the end of it all. So it was a good time. And I think if you pick yourself up a bag of this, you'll have a good time going through it. And one last time, that's WashingtonBeachMining.com. You can find yourself a bag there. They had this one. They also had a cheaper bag, I think it was, which was black sand pay dirts. I don't really like going through the black sand stuff. It's a pain in the ass. But they had some of that. And then they had another one, Liberty Gold, Wire Gold, and that was like $100 for a pound. A little bit above and beyond what I wanted to get into. Actually, I think they had a 30, a 60, and a 90, and this was the cheapest one. This was the 35. So go back to the video, you can see what all they had there. But you can also go to their website, see what they have there as well. Pick yourself up something and they'll ship it out to you. Let them know you saw the review on my page, and they'll probably give you nothing for it. But either way, we had a good time going through it, and I think you will as well. So at any rate, I just want to thank everybody for joining us here again, Backyard Prospecting. This is Dig Daddy coming to you. Like the video. If you haven't already, subscribe, and you'll notice that I got a Patreon logo there. If you become a subscriber, or what do they call that? A donator? Become a subscriber, donator, Patreon. If I get enough of you guys, I can start doing like monthly pay dirt bags, do like a subscription or something, and we'll go through something every month. You can watch me go through it, or we can pick up some new gear. I can do some reviews. You guys tell me which way you want this channel to go. I can just keep doing pay dirt review and leave it at that. But always open up to suggestions, so throw them down there in the comments. Otherwise, thank you all for joining me here, and if I don't catch you out on the river, I will see you in the backyard. Peace.